Do a 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
Perfect. All right. You good though? Salud.
Salud.
Like your friend was coming, so we got the new bottle for you guys, but te vas a tener que tomar tú sola.
Ahora para mí. Todo bien.
All right. So you're comfortable. You're good. Nice hair. Hair looks nice.
I hope so. I can't really see the frame from here.
No, you look good.
But I'm thinking.
Yeah. Look good.
Thank
Makeup,
you.
red lipstick.
Thank
For
you.
sure just came from a shoot, huh?
Yeah, literally. I look like this all the time, but I'm like, I have to,
Spice it up.
spice it up.
Yeah. Presentar bien, pues.
Presentar bien.
All right.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you notice how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, Barbershop Confidential, the podcast. Your boy Jonah. We are back. Today we got Steph. How you doing, Steph?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm going to put a little bit closer to you if you're going to lean back. All right. Hi, Steph. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet officially.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Appreciate you coming through. I know you're a busy woman.
Yes, I like to stay busy.
You just came from a photo shoot.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Oh, okay. What was it about?
It was actually like my first time shooting with one of my friends.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was really
like
cool.
a girl?
A girl, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So like can you share the theme or is it?
Yeah. So we actually did like a psychedelic theme. So
okay.
You know that those rounds where you're like, you gotta follow and you get like hypnotized.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that. So it's black and white shoot, and we did like white bodysuits with like the hypnosis sign background.
That's cool.
The whole wallpaper background.
Kind of like the woo.
Yeah, exactly that one.
Okay,
yeah. And then we also did with dresses where I did a red one, she did a pink one.
Oh, that's
very
nice.
intimate.
Oh, okay. Who's the photographer?
They're called Captured by We Are Chins. I can't remember, but yeah, Captured by.
First time working with them?
No, it's actually my third time. I love them. They're
okay.
amazing. Yeah,
is it like a team? Oh, it's a couple.
Yeah.
Nice.
They rent out a studio too, so.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
How long you been? Okay, so I did go like through your Instagram, and so like maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Would you say you looked a little different?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Okay, yeah. I was like, oh, it's cool that you kept that because I feel like a lot of girls don't keep that. Yeah. Like this is me before.
Yeah.
Picture, and I thought it was cool that you kept it.
Yeah, I like to keep it. I mean, I feel like I look good back then, I look good now. The glow up or whatever.
Yeah.
The changing as we get older. So.
Yeah, the glow up, the progress of where you started now, where you're at.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope. I was like, damn, that's cool. Because most girls like immediately I was like, nah.
I know
that version of me is dead. They don't keep it.
That is true though. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I was like, I'm gonna leave some pictures from back then, put some new ones up. I'm like, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah.
That's my life.
So you've been modeling for a minute now.
I've been modeling since I was like 15.
No way.
Been into it. Yeah.
Oh, is it something that just you knew? Oh, you want to be a model?
When I was younger, yeah. I just couldn't pursue it just because of I had a toxic boyfriend, so he didn't let me do it. So I think until now, los tóxicos, literally. So until now, I'm like, oh yeah, that's something I want to pursue.
So how long did you have to take a break for?
I took a long break, I would say 2 or 3 years from.
That was the time that you were dating him?
Yeah.
Did he know you were a model before?
Yeah, he knew I liked to model.
It's always interesting when they're they meet you a certain way, but then when they're dating, it's like, no, you can't. It's kind of.
No, it's true.
It's funny how that works.
I've had that happen before too, recently, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I always think there's you met him like that. If you met somebody clubbing, and then all of a sudden them clubbing's a problem, but you met them that way.
No, yeah, I agree. Honestly, my motto is always your future husband is not at the club. Do not marry who you meet at the club. But don't get me wrong, I have friends who have married people who they met at the club. I do have friends, or they're about to marry them and they've been together for years, and
they met at the club.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong about it, but I think it's a very small chance that it ends up working out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because if you meet someone in that kind of headspace, it's You know?
Yeah, because I mean, you're right.
They're both kind of, you don't know what you want at that moment.
And you're there to have fun.
Yeah, you're just there to have fun. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I do go clubbing sometimes and like I like it, but I'm also like single, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I see.
I'm like, so, you know, I feel like, well, my friends want to go, like, I'm going to go with them. But I don't know, if you're with someone who wants to like constantly go partying, like that's obviously going to be a problem.
Yeah, on both sides, huh?
Yeah, on both sides, yeah.
That's true. I'm be honest, I met my wife at the club.
Okay, sorry.
No. Hold on, let me just...
but there's that small chance that, you know, it ends up working out. So I feel like that's probably what
I never went with the intent. Like, I was never that guy to be like, oh, I'm going to go meet, you know.
Yeah.
Meet somebody at the... Like, it was never like that. So it just happened to be, we met through a mutual friend and we became friends after that. And then we went, you know, on a date and then from there. But yeah, like I 100% I believe that normally I would be like, not at the club. Like,
but that was like a long time ago too, right? You guys been together for a fat minute.
Like 10 years now.
Damn, yeah. No, I feel like back then times were different.
Yeah.
I feel like right now this generation's kind of...
True. Back then I think clubs were still for dancing.
Yeah.
Where now it's like only sections.
Yeah.
You go to the club, there's like no dance floor. It's just either you got a table or you're going to be really uncomfortable.
That is true.
The rest of the night.
I don't like going to the club unless like...
There's a section. Yeah. At least.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not to sound like stuck up or anything, but it's just like more comfortable.
Because you're going to be bumping into people and then
I don't like
that's kind of annoying.
People. Yeah, I don't know.
Like touching people?
Yeah, I don't like touching people I don't know. Like, you know, your body sweats on me. Like, ew.
Especially like doing the, you know, those ones at the club doing the most.
Yeah.
And like, calm down. This isn't like step up.
The step up, step up too.
This isn't, you know, a tryout. Calm down.
Right?
You know, I feel like.
I agree.
That's how I feel about, because I still go out sometimes.
Yeah. No, me too, so.
I go to like Chingon.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yo, let's go to Chingon. Unless we're getting a table, I'm not going to Chingon. Like,
it's small in there.
That place is small.
It's small.
So like, just chill at the bar. No, I'm all right.
Yeah, like, no, it's pretty packed.
Let's get it. If we get a table, cool. But if not, like, then where else can we go?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like all the clubs now are just all tables and sections and cool,
I think so too.
Cool people sections and stuff.
Yeah. So it makes it, you know, if you don't have one, it's like, oh shit, like then I'm in the outskirts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit different for you though, right? Because you're, you know,
as a girl,
like you can go in with no table and end up at a table.
I guess so, yeah. We have that advantage. There's advantages of being a girl and disadvantages too.
Really? What would be a disadvantage?
I don't know. I think like we're picked on a lot.
Picked on?
Yeah, not like that, but like...
Not like in a bullying sense, right?
Not in a bullying sense, but I think like mentally, like men just are more hard on us. You know what I mean? Like they're very like judge a book by its cover.
Oh, for sure.
Like, like she's a girl. Like she's more of like that, I'm just a girl mentality. You know, like that she can't really do...
Her purse only has like a lipstick.
Yeah.
And her car keys.
You know what I mean? Like a girl, like they probably don't think that girls have responsibilities and that, you know, that they're... you know, smart with their choices or like, you know, they're very quick to judge, I would say, based off someone's cover. You know what I mean?
Like, right off the outfit.
Yeah.
Like,
right off the outfit.
She's like, one of those girls.
Yeah, like, oh, she's easy. You know what I mean?
Or she's just here to use somebody. Or
Yeah, exactly. I would say that's why we're picked on a lot. You know what I mean? And especially like this generation of like, yeah, like there's gold diggers, but there's also like girls who are like, oh, I just want like a financially stable man and someone I could build an empire with, and that there's nothing wrong with wanting that. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, there's the difference though, right?
There's
like,
a difference. Yeah.
Somebody who's just like has his shit together and I have my shit together and we could build. And then there's the ones that are like, you need to have everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to just be pretty over here.
Be pretty over here and just stay here. Like, no, that's not cool. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, come on, girl. Like, you know, like obviously there's girls like that, but I would definitely say that there's like guys who just judge a book by their cover and, you know.
But I'm gonna give y'all grace too, because I think the dudes who think that are the ones that be like, here, whatever you want, you know, and start immediately like, well, this is what she wants, so I'm just doing it. And then the girl's kind of like, oh, well, thank you. So I'll take it, you know.
Yeah, there's very few men like that, but yeah.
Really?
I don't think there's that many that are like that.
Oh
there's
God.
men that are like, I don't know. I don't think they're like gift givers as a love language or like.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Even
I'm talking about like, let me be honest, like tricking dudes who trick, like guys that.
Fuck no. I mean, I stay away from those guys.
Oh,
they're up to no good. So I'm like, I stay away from them.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I mean like in a relationship, You don't think there's dudes who buy gifts and stuff
no,
like that?
No, they do.
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
my ex-boyfriend, like,
he was a good gift giver.
He was such an amazing man, and like that was like our love language, so we'd always get each other gifts.
That's what's
you know
up.
what I mean?
That's my wife's love language for sure.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with wanting that, you know what I mean? But definitely there should be like a balance.
Yeah, for
where
sure.
you guys are both filling up each other's cup, of course, not just one person and one.
I'm curious, just based off like your Instagram, because that's really kind of like our cover book,
Yeah.
Our Instagram is what they'll judge us by.
Yeah.
I wonder if men think that you would say stuff like this, or if they would think the other way, like, oh, she just wants to be taken care of, or what I'm saying?
I think they think like the other way.
That way, like for lack of a better term, like a sugar baby type.
Probably, or just like stuck up. I feel like I always pop this question to like men, and I'm like, what do you think I look like based off my cover? I'm just curious. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm curious to know, like, I want to know, so then they'll say that like, oh, you look stuck up, but then I get to meet you and like, you're actually like very sweet and like you're humble and, just talk about like my personality a little bit more. But I think a lot of like men would think that I'm like complete opposite. Like, yeah, like I want to get taken care of. Like I probably, just want someone to pay all my bills.
Yeah.
Like I'm just sitting there all pretty. You know what I mean?
I'm just going to go, I'm just
like,
a girl.
Yeah, like I'm just a girl. But no, I think I get that. I get discriminated a little bit in that sense.
I would, I could see that. And it's kind of fucked up because it's not your fault, but it's like societies these days and social media is
like, I really like modeling. So in that sense, that's why I would post like what I want to post, whether that's like showing body or not showing body or just, I'm very confident in myself. So I like to portray that, you know what I mean? And like nowadays with social media, like that's a great way to make money. And like,
yeah, for sure.
I have like a collab with like a really big company, and because of my Instagram, you know what I mean? So
yeah, you have the look. I mean, you have the whole like,
like
model
advantages.
Look. So
oh, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I would have said when you went to Baja Fest, your outfit, I was like, yo.
No, but you're not the first person to say that. Wait, really?
Not that it was bad. It was a nice outfit, but it's. I think I was like, she ain't cold. Like,
it actually wasn't cold that day.
Really?
It wasn't cold.
Oh, okay, like not even at night.
No, but I felt like it was at the beach. So I was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean it's fitting for the environment.
Yeah.
But it's just like, hell yeah, girl, like shitting on them.
Shut up, that's funny.
But I was like, I'm thinking more like logically, like that's got to be uncomfortable to be
really
in a bikini all day.
It wasn't too bad, honestly.
For real,
it was
I think you
my
get used to
birthday
it.
weekend too.
Oh,
so I had like a little bit more to drink than usual.
Oh, that
like
keeps
I
you
was
warm.
fine.
Yeah.
So it kept me warm, but I was also like, that was the reason why I was probably comfortable in that. You know what I mean?
The liquid courage a little bit.
I don't care. It's my birthday weekend. Like,
How was the experience? I mean, because dudes are gonna dude, and not to give them an excuse, but did you feel like more pressure
that day or just in general?
Like just in general from guys or something, or more guys trying and to holler at you, or
yeah, no, definitely. I think I mean it happens all the time.
I wonder how many snaps you were in.
Snaps?
Like Snapchat or like Instagram
videos?
story. Yeah, like guys like, oh shit, look at what she's wearing. Because I mean, I feel like it stood out. Because most girls will wear like like the cover over.
Yeah,
but he was just like thug life. I'm a
thug life. No, literally, yeah. For sure. I actually had a couple. I think I had like 2 guys who were like, "Oh, can I take a picture with you?"
Oh, for
and I
real?
was
That's
like,
weird.
"Okay, sure." I was like, "That's fine." I was like, "Okay."
They're like, "What, do I know you from anywhere? Like, are you famous?"
No, actually, I've had a couple people like I've gone like whenever I like travel out of San Diego, most of the time, like random people will ask to take a picture with me.
Really?
Yeah. Does
that you feel like that's weird, or you think like that's?
Sometimes it's like, I mean, the last time it happened was when I went to San Francisco a little bit ago, and it was like this really cute, like happy Asian lady. She like asked to take a picture with me at this like viewpoint we were at. She's like, "Oh, can I take a picture with you? And like, you're so pretty." And I was like, "Oh, sure." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, and she was so cute. She was so sweet. Yeah. And then there was like this rude Mexican lady I met who was like,
it's our people always.
No, it's a really funny story, but basically she has to take a picture with me because she's like, oh, yo te conozco, eres del Canal 6. And I was like, no, I'm not. And she's like, no, just take a picture with me. Like, because it was really funny, like how the way she came up to me and approached me. But she's like, no me tienes muy contenta, so the least you can do is take a picture with me. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. And I was just like super red from like laughing. But it's definitely happened a couple of times where I get like random strangers
confused
who like
with
ask
somebody. Yeah. Oh,
me to take a picture with me or confuse me with someone.
Did you ever find out who the Canal 6 was?
I looked it up.
Is it the weather girl or something?
Honestly, I don't know because I think there's like a lot of women on there. So.
Yeah. And they all have like a type.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, like
we're
all Mexican, probably black, long hair.
Yeah.
So
because there's like the weather girls.
Yeah, the weather girls.
She's like, oh, but I'm more like, what do you mean no tenía contenta? Like, what did you do on Channel 6 that she was mad?
No, it was actually really funny. I went to Mexico City in September, and me and my cousins were walking at a mall, and I don't know if you know those like boxes, or I don't know, I've never seen that here, but over there they had like chips with like gummy worms, gummy bears, and chamoy on top.
Oh yeah.
And I've never tried it before. And my cousins are like, oh, we're gonna buy one. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that doesn't look really good to me. Like, let me know if it's good. They're like, okay, like here, try it. And so like I'm trying it, and I'm eating, I'm like, oh, actually this is good.
Like a Tostilocos?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But it had gummy bears instead with chamoy and like tajin. I'm like, oh, this actually is good. And I'm like walking in the mall, and like we're all walking to a store, and then this older like Mexican lady, like she stops me and she's like, ¿qué haces comiendo esas porquerías? She's like, ¿qué no te dice tu mamá que no comas esas cosas? Tienes que mantener tu cuerpo. And I'm like, I'm just like in shock. I'm like, what?
Se están
I was like,
regañando.
this random lady is telling me to stop eating? Like, I'm just trying to, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I didn't even know what to say. I was so red and I was laughing. I was like, I was like, I don't know whether to be offended. But then after, she's like, no, like, ¿qué haces? Like, tu mamá que no tu mamá te enseñó? And I was like, sí me enseñó. I was like, I just didn't even know what to say to her. I was like in shock, and I was just like embarrassed. And she was like, no, yo te conozco, eres del Canal 6. Like, yo te conozco, por eso debes de cuidar tu cuerpo. Like, ¿qué haces comiendo eso? And I was like, no.
That's pretty random.
Like, that is super random. I was like, no, esa no soy yo. And my cousins are like, si quieres tomarte una foto con ella. Like, they're over here
Egging
like
it on.
clowning me. Yeah. And they're like, oh yeah, like, tómate una foto con ella. And I'm like, oh my God, no. And she's like, the least you can do is like tomarte una foto conmigo que no me tienes muy contenta. Because I was eating that. Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, okay. And so like they take a picture with me and her. And I'm just like, oh my God. I was like, I can't believe that just happened. I'm just like laughing. I'm red, hysterical. I was like, I can't believe that happened. And she had like the balls to like just randomly stop me.
Like if you were her niece or something.
Yeah, like if I was like, damn, like I feel like my mom's talking to me right now, you know? So I was like, okay, I don't know whether to be offended or flattered. She wants to take a picture with me, but I'm like,
also, I'm not behaving.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm all of the above. I'm feeling everything right now. I was like laughing. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like,
that's
that was
hilarious.
A really funny thing that happened to me recently. So.
What'd you go to Mexico City for?
I went for a festival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like
that's where my family's from.
Banda Corrido festival.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, in Mexico City. My family's from there too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We were actually there in June. My niece's birthday.
Oh, really? That's
I love Mexico City.
I love Mexico City.
Yeah,
You've
cool.
been to Polanco, where it's super nice.
Yeah.
It's super nice.
My aunt lives by El Castillo de Chapultepec.
Yeah.
She lives. That's where like all
Chapultepec, yeah.
That's where all the money is. And she has like this big house. Her late husband, I don't know what he did. He died, but he left her like this 4-story house. And
damn, she got lucky.
Yeah, she got for real. Yeah, so when we go over there, it's like Polanco's nice.
Polanco's super nice.
That's like the La Jolla of Mexico City. Yeah, for sure.
La Jolla of Mexico City.
Is that where you spend most of your time?
On the weekends. Yeah.
Yeah,
after.
That's where you want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's not so dangerous.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be around like the dangerous parts. So.
You didn't hit up downtown Mexico City, the centro or anything?
No, I did because that's where I have family. So I stayed with them. So we would go home there. Yeah.
That's what's up. It's pretty humbling, huh?
It is.
When you go to Mexico City?
They would tell me, they're like, oh, like, make sure to dress all covered up. And they're like, yeah, because it's dangerous here. And I'm like, especially you. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I brought sweaters. So, yeah.
Just like, you don't want to draw the attention and to be disrespected.
No, yeah.
Because they're real disrespectful. Even like my cousins get, you know, like, they're just, you know, normal.
Yeah.
They get like whistled and
really
street harassed and
yeah,
so
in Mexico City.
Yeah, they're pretty ballsy out there. When we were there, we were walking through El Centro, and these two, you could tell they were tourists. They weren't from there. Like two very pretty, like light-skinned women, probably maybe American. But like as they were walking, like heads and whistling all the way down the street. It's like, damn, bro, y'all can't contain yourself, or like
they can't.
Just look.
They're so, especially over there, they're just so ballsy.
They don't care.
They don't give a fuck. Yeah. They're just like, whatever comes to mind.
They're like, nothing's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna whistle at her and treat her like like an object.
They're crazy.
Yeah. When I originally asked you, you said you were getting a procedure. Were you okay? Was it like health?
Oh yeah. No, it wasn't health. I actually got a BBL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How was that
healing from
experience?
It wasn't bad. It actually didn't hurt.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it didn't hurt. So
did they wrap you up in the bodysuit and?
Yeah, you have to wear like a faja at first. So it didn't really hurt. It just feels really uncomfortable in the healing process. It's like a lot. So
how long ago was that? That must have been a few months ago, right?
I got it in June 21st.
Oh, okay. So not even that long.
Yeah, so it's been 4 months now. Yeah.
Did you get it in TJ or?
In TJ, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. That's where like most girls,
people, yeah, especially
if you live here,
yeah, because it's right here and it's like
cheaper. And it's like half the price or something.
Half the price, exactly. Yeah.
Were you scared getting it?
I was a little scared, like when they were like, you know, they put this like liquid all over your body.
It's like this brown stuff, right?
Yeah, brown
like
stuff.
Like a disinfectant or something?
Yeah, disinfectant. Yeah. When they were putting that on me, I was starting to get like the chills.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, oh, lay right here on like the surgery table. And I was like, oh shit, like I'm really scared right now. But I just remember the last thing I was telling the anesthesiologist, I was like, just please, like, because I told the doctor and like it didn't sound so like reassuring to me, but I was like, just please tell him that I want to look proportional. Like that's all I care about.
Okay.
Like, just please tell him I look proportional. Like I want to look proportional. He's like, sí, no te preocupes. Like I'll tell him. And I was like, oh, thank you. So yeah.
Oh, you don't want to look like the ant?
No, not the ant bodies. Yeah, no.
Ridiculously.
No.
Yeah.
I would say like he did a good job. He did. Yeah.
I don't want to like jump, but before did you have like a butt, or was it like
I actually needed that?
Oh, okay.
No, I actually did have a butt. Okay. I've been working out since I was 16.
Oh, all right.
So yeah, I took a break when I was like 20, but then I went back to it when I was like 21. So I've been working out since then.
So you just wanted it?
Yeah, I wanted like a little bit more. Yeah, and I would say like I got that like a little bit more. So
is it like what is it called? It has a name, doesn't it? Like
skinny BBL?
A skinny BBL. Yeah. Where it's like just a little bit to make it look, but it matches still the body.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, so he did a good job.
Did you get addicted? I hear a lot of girls who get it want to go like bigger.
Yes.
Oh,
that is a thing. I think I do want to get another one, but I think I'm going to wait till I have like kids.
Oh, okay.
You know, because that's probably more reasonable.
More like a mommy makeover?
Fine, you know? Yeah. Mommy makeover is like boobs and BBL.
Like the whole thing, the whole package.
The whole body. But no, I probably would get another one, but after kids. You know, because it seems more reasonable.
What's the addicting about it? Because can you explain it? Because you know how tattoos, if you get one, you're like,
they're addicting.
I kind of want another one.
You want more.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like with tattoos and like to reference like with a BBL, it's like, oh, like you see one tattoo on your body or like two tattoos on your body. Oh, you're like, oh, but to be honest, I would look better if I had a little more. You know what I mean? Because it looks better. You know what I mean? Like you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, it just like looks like the whole visualization of tattoos and having more than just one tattoo on your arm like looks better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think with like a BBL, it's like, okay, you get your first one and you have to like have a certain amount of fat in your body to like have something like more
to transfer.
Yeah, to transfer like more or like attain a certain look, whatever you're trying to look for, you know, whatever you're looking for. I think after the first one, like they can't put that much in you. Like if I don't know what it's called, but it's like it can't be that much or else it's like not healthy or good for you, you know? So if you want something like much more exaggerated, then you have to go back for round 2.
Oh, I see.
So you're like, okay, well, I got my first BBL and I like it, but I feel like I would look really good if I just had like a little bit more here and a little bit more there. You know, I feel like that's how us
you start to
think.
like,
yeah, or we're like, like I see like where this could be a little bit less, put it there. You know what I mean?
Especially because in the beginning because it's swollen, so it looks bigger.
Yeah, you're super.
So then when your body
my butt went down a lot. Like I think I looked like an ant body when I first got it.
Were you scared? Like, oh my God.
I was scared. But to be honest, I was like, wait, I actually kind of like it, but it's not good. But I'm like, no, it's gonna go down. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. If it goes down, it's fine, whatever. But yeah, like my butt was huge, so I was like, oh no, like I don't want to look like this, but I knew it was gonna swell down a lot. So
okay.
It did.
Yeah, because then it goes down. You're like, where is it? Like, I just did all this surgery, and where's my butt?
Yeah, so I would definitely say for anybody who wants to get a BBL, like if you want it to be like a certain size, definitely ask them to put more, and it's gonna go down
because of the shrinkage.
Yeah, it goes down.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. I get it now because you look in the mirror, and you're like, damn, this looks good, like fresh. And then it goes down, and you're like, I need to go back. Yeah,
that's what that's like kind of what was going on in my mind, to be honest. Even though it sounds bad, but my friends are like, no, like you don't need another one. Like, girl, you don't want to look like unproportional. Like you look fine now. Like you look proportional. And I'm like, yeah, but I just want like a little bit more, you know? Like I just want like a little bit more, but you know, it's addicting for sure.
But you have to gain weight to.
Yeah, you have to gain weight. Yeah, exactly. So.
I mean, that must be fun because you get to eat.
Yeah, but then that's why I'm like, okay, I don't really want to gain weight and like not look good for like
a few months.
You know. So I'm like, you know what? When I have kids and I have a husband,
yeah,
and, you know, it's like, like you're fine. Like you know, I'm good. I don't have to impress you that much. So, and then you have kids, and you obviously like your body just completely different.
Does whatever.
I don't have any kids, but I mean, I can tell with my friends and you know all the other women.
It's crazy how we live in this, like so many people and we're all humans or whatever, but we're all different. Everybody's completely different. Yeah. Even if from same parents, doesn't matter. We're all going to look different.
Yeah,
but like,
exactly.
Some girls bounce back from having a kid. Like they never had a kid. Yeah. And then some girls, it's just
there
like.
There are some girls that are like that.
It just wrecks them sometimes. Like, no, that sucks. Because you don't know. You don't know.
It just all depends on your genes.
It just sucks.
I feel like you know, like the flaquitas, yeah, like, they're like super duper skinny.
They bounce back like nothing.
Yeah, when they have kids, they're like, you can't even tell they had kids. Yeah, I'm like, damn, must
flat
be nice.
Stomach still, and you're just like,
I'm like, damn, must be nice. Like, have as many kids as you want, you'll look fine.
I had a girl on here. She's an adult dance stripper. And she got like the little mom pooch. And at first she was like, oh my God, I hate it. But there's guys who like it in her world.
Yeah.
So she's like, now she embraces it. But
that's good.
In the beginning, she's like, fuck, like I had a flat stomach and now I have this like leftover, you know, skin.
Yeah.
But she embraces it now, which is good. The important part is to like love yourself. So
yeah, exactly. That's literally all that matters.
Because you're gonna have haters regardless. Like I'm sure people maybe not told you, but I'm sure somebody has said something about you in a negative light.
Yeah.
And it's just like whatever. You can't please everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it. I'm like, I don't really let negativity get to me because I'm like, well, at the end of the day, like everyone's gonna think what they think. Yeah. You know, like you can't force someone to think
please
good
anybody.
of you, or you know what I mean. Yeah. Like not everyone's gonna like you. So
the problem is like when they do like you and then you fall out. And now you're like the worst thing in the world, and it's like
right because of whatever happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. It's just life though.
Friends.
Yeah, with friends or relationships.
You think it's especially relationships.
Yeah, especially relationships.
At one point you're like, this is the love of my life.
Yeah.
And then it like takes a shit.
Yeah.
Then,
no, exactly.
And now you're like the worst person on earth.
No, yeah. That's just how it is though. I guess something we gotta embrace too. Yeah.
Have you been engaged before? Has dudes proposed?
No, I've never been engaged before. What? I'm only 23 though.
Oh, you're young.
Yeah, I'm super young. So
I mean, you could have got one out of the way.
I have had guys be like, "Oh, I want to marry you," or like, "What if I propose to you?" I'm like, that's a red flag.
Really?
Yeah.
Like off the rip.
But it's like people who I like barely know. Or it's like, oh, I've been talking to you for like a month and you're like you're bringing up weddings and like getting married. I'm like, no, like we're not gonna.
I wonder what the thought process is like. I gotta get her off the streets now.
Shut up. No, I'm so dead. That's funny. You know, I mean, I think it's cool. Like people who like, I mean, I don't know. I think it does take years to get to know someone and really know, like, oh, this is my person. Like, I've seen them through ups and downs. Like, I'm going to stick beside them. But I know that, I don't know. It has happened, like, back then and now where, like, people know someone or have been dating them for a year and they get married.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, right after 1 year or, like, a couple months. And it's like, I mean, I don't shame it at all, but I think it's a little bit crazy.
It's like a name tattoo.
Yeah, it's like
it's risky.
It's risky. It's definitely risky.
Sure, risky.
It's definitely risky.
Like if you said they moved in after 3 months, you'd be like, well, they're about to learn a lot about each other right now.
Yeah.
You know, but married, like, Jesus, slow down.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I don't judge them, but you know, to each their own. But they're, you know, I think it takes like a couple years to get to know someone.
I think once you move in and you really get to know them, you're gonna see like their habits.
Exactly.
Because it's easy for like you to go to his house, and like pick up after yourself, and he's like, "Oh, this is what it's gonna be like," but not knowing that normally you're like, "Oh, wherever it lands, I don't care." So
yeah, exactly.
It's that moving in, you get to like, "Oh shit."
That's when you really get to know somebody. Yeah. You got to live with them for a while. Yeah.
To be like, do I want this?
Yeah, exactly.
Like for life?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like teaching people how to change is not the easiest, or it's not received the best. You gotta be like, am I gonna be okay with this? Like, can I adjust to this like new life? And it's gonna be it's hard.
Exactly.
The only thing I advise is if you're young, like don't even worry about any type of like I wouldn't even say like don't even date like for like marriage. Just go out, have fun. Like that shit comes later in life.
You know, you're not the first person to tell me that. But I think as like a certified lover girl, it's so hard. Like I try to like, okay, I'm just gonna have fun, you know, whatever. And then I meet someone, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in love with them, you know. But I'm like, but that's just in my head. Like
you
that's
fall easy.
I fall in love easily. So like right now, I'm just like, just please don't even talk to me. Like don't bother me because
he's like, here's your ramo. You're like,
I can't, especially if I'm meeting you like at a club or I don't know, I'm out with my friends or something and we're out. No, leave me alone at this point. Like I'm a certified lover girl and like I can't do that. Like because I will fall in love right away and then get my heart broken. So I'm like, you know.
And you knew it too. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, I knew it too. So I'm like, damn, like why did I do this to myself?
So
right now I'm like learning, you know. Right
a
now,
hopeless romantic.
Like, yeah. So right now I'm just like, just men, stay away. Stay away.
It's please. Like they smell it. They're like, oh, hit on her and love bomb her.
Yeah, exactly. Like love bombing. So I'm like, oh, you got me confused. I'm like, damn. But it's like, don't do that if you're not gonna take me seriously. So it's. Like, I think
honestly, I think they see you and they're like, oh, and I no disrespect,
no, it's fine.
Just based off, you know, appearances and your Instagram or whatever, they probably like, oh, this will be fun. Like, and then they get to know you, like, oh, damn, she's cool. Yeah. I wasn't here for that. You know, like they don't go with that mindset.
I think you're so right. Yeah. And
of like, oh, she looks like, like,
no, you're good. You're good.
Like, but like sometimes,
you're good.
Men look at girls and be like, that's not wifey, but you know, like, I spin the block, you know, like it's, you know, I have a little fun. And then you get to know them and it's like, fuck, I didn't come here with that mindset.
Yeah.
So now I just ruined, because you can't, once you're in that mindset of like, oh, this is just for a little bit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to undo that.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think I've realized that what you're saying is true. You know what I mean? Especially, that's why I'm saying like, we get picked on a lot. Like we get judged by our covers a lot, you know? It's like, no, like I'm actually really trying to get loved out here, you know? Like, you know, I don't want to just have fun. Like, that's no fun for me, you know?
Right.
Like, I like to have fun, but like not like that, you know? So
I had a guess. She said that a lot of dudes just want to experience. Yeah. Like her or women in general. Like they just want to say like, oh, I had that. Yeah. They don't really want to love you guys for real. Yeah. And I blame like social media and music.
I do too. Yeah. I do too.
It's all gone to shit.
And music too, yeah.
Yeah. It used to be about love. Now it's like side pieces and how to get away with cheating or get caught cheating. And it's like, oh, well, ni modo.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. I totally agree with you. It's like, that's why this generation's kind of fucked.
it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, with dating. So like if you guys met like years ago, like who cares where you met her? You met her at the club. That's cool. Because back then, I don't know. I think it was way better times to meet your soulmate, you know? I was born in the wrong time for sure. So
oh, you feel like that? I feel like that too sometimes.
I wish I was like a teenager in like the 90s. That would have been cool.
Oh, right.
You know, but then it'd be kind of old.
You have like an old soul then.
I'm an old soul, I would
Are your
say.
parents like old souls too?
My parents?
Yeah.
I would say so. I mean, my parents are kind of older. I mean, my mom's 57, my dad's 62.
Oh, bro.
So
Okay.
they're older.
So they had you on the later.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Like my mom late 20s, my dad like almost 30, I would say. Yeah.
That's cool. So, but I mean, you grew up watching them and
I
listening to
have older
what
brothers.
music they listen to.
Yeah,
and
I have
stuff
older
like that.
brothers. Like their age gaps are huge. Like my oldest brother, he's 29. My oldest brother's 33. My middle one is 29. And he's about to be 30 this year. So I always grew up like doing whatever they wanted to do. Like I was like, I want to be just like them because I'm the only girl and they're like my older brothers I look up to. So they introduced me to all the good movies, all the good music, all the good shows. So I was watching all of that, listening to all of that. I'm like,
all the hopeless romantic rom-coms and stuff like that. Yeah.
And you know, like I knew what to listen to because they listened to it. So, yeah. But I would say I'm definitely an old soul.
Are they protective?
When I was younger, they were.
Oh, they kind of chilled out?
No, yeah. Because now like I'm in my 20s, so they're like, you know, like she's gonna do whatever she wants.
But be careful or some shit.
Yeah, but they care about me.
Damn, that's what's up. Because I've always wondered, like, especially Mexican, like, always got to take care of your little sister and stuff like that.
Yeah. My brothers were always like that when I was younger, for sure, even in high school. But now, once I like reach my 20s, they're like more chill about me. But they're always like, oh, be careful. You know, we care about you.
Did they give you shit about your modeling?
Well, actually, you know what's funny? My brothers do not follow me on Instagram because of that.
But they know about it.
They know like what I post, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna follow her. Like, we don't follow her because
we don't need to see that."
Yeah, we don't need to see that. I mean, it's fine. I don't judge them. I'm like, don't see that. You know. So
I feel like the only thing, like as a brother, and my sister's older than me, but when I was younger and going to high school, a lot of like my high school friends would see my sister and be like, oh, you know,
they'd be like, oh,
she's like light skinned, dark hair too, and she had like a big butt. Yeah. And so like, hey, can I look at your sister? And it's like, y'all are fucking it. Like, she's older. What the fuck would you want with you guys? But like your brothers probably have to deal with that shit too. Like
my brother, my middle brother, since we're closer in age, he like, I've gone out with his friends like a couple times, but he literally like, we won't go out together with his friends because of that. Yeah. Like he doesn't want to deal with that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever.
And he's like,
yeah. Like he'll get hell annoyed. He'll get pissed. Like he's overprotective like that.
Yeah, because it's annoying. It's like, bro, that's my sister. Like,
yeah.
Se pasan.
Yeah, that's probably what he thinks. So.
And they know what time.
And I'm like, damn, like I want to go out with you.
They're like, what's up with your sister? And he's just like,
yeah, no.
It doesn't work that way, man. Like either a friendship or my sister, and they're like, "Whoa, what's up with your sister?"
That'd be fucked up.
As like a guy, we're just like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is something they have to deal with. So that's cool that they don't follow you. Mejor así.
Yeah. Sí, mejor así, ¿verdad? Better they don't know.
Steph, she's a good girl. She
exactly.
Stays inside all the time.
I mean, I try to. I'm both. I literally say I'm both. I'm a homebody, but I also like to have fun.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. When's your birthday?
August 13th.
Are you a Virgo?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, Leo. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Hard-headed.
You know what? I'm very open-minded.
Okay.
But I kind of can be hard-headed.
It must be you said August?
August 13th.
My mom's a July Leo.
Oh, okay. I think it's a July Leo thing then. Because I'm very open-minded.
And she's an old school Mexican. So.
Oh, no. Those are the worst. Old school Mexicans. I got one myself and she's something else. Did you have you don't live with your family, right? Right now I do.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Does she give you like the ¿a dónde vas? Or like
sometimes, but if we're like fighting, because we're like women and we will fight sometimes, and like she won't say anything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, sometimes she'll be like, ¿Dónde vas, callejera? She's like, no, she literally tells me that.
She pretty much said you're for the streets.
She's like, pinche vaga, ¿dónde vas? I'm
damn.
Like, damn. I'm like, tú también eres vaga? I'm like, and she went out to the club actually like one time, like not too long ago, like a month ago. And I was really proud of her. Like, I was like, girl, like you need to go to the club, you know, like, like, you know, like go have fun. Like, come on. Like, life is just going by. Like,
Yeah.
you need to go
Do something fun.
Yeah, do something fun. You know, like, she's super hard-headed.
Oh, okay.
And, like, just a really old school Mexican mom, like, judgmental.
Oh, my God.
So her best friend took her out, and her best friend's daughter, like, I couldn't go that night. I forgot what I was doing, but I would have went with them. But she went out, and she got home at, like, 3 or 4 a.m.
Yo, she went to the afters?
Yeah, like, because they went to a club in Murrieta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there was, like, a Mexican club for dancing and stuff, you know? And then she always, like, tells me, like, oh, you always get home at 3, 4 a.m. Like, ¿qué pasa con eso? Like, ¿qué andas haciendo esas horas? And I'm like, girl, exactly what you're doing, dancing at the club at that time. Like, you went to the club, like, you experienced it. Like, you got home at 3, 4 a.m., you know?
And you guys live in North County?
Yeah, in North
so,
County.
I mean, still the drive, too.
It's still the drive. Like,
yeah,
I got a drive from here.
Yeah.
She's got a drive. She got that drive from over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's similar.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, no, this girl,
and you lose track of time.
Yeah, you lose track of time.
You're having a good time.
You're having
like,
a good time. You're like, oh, shit, it's 3 a.m. Like,
where we going?
Yeah, so she ran a good one that night. Like,
Yeah.
oh, where are we going out there?
I went out last weekend. My wife she went to go visit her family in Dallas.
Oh, that's cool.
And my barber friend was like, hey, you want to step out? And I was like, I ain't doing shit. So next thing I know, it was like 4 a.m.
Damn, you lost track
And
of
I was
time.
like, fuck, dude, I got to get home.
Wait, you didn't go with your wife?
She was out of town.
Oh, she was out of town. Oh, yeah,
So I went with my friend, and we just ended up like at one club to another club to like this hookah spot. And
the hookah spot.
After a while, I was like, I gotta get home.
Yeah, like, damn, I gotta get home now. Like,
Because I don't sleep in. Like, it doesn't matter what time I go to sleep. At 8 o'clock is the latest I'll be up.
For me, the latest would be 9.
Okay, yeah.
But
that's early.
Like, that's when I like go out and I get home at like 4 a.m. And I wake up at 9. I'm like, wait, girl, you only got 5 hours. Like, you're exhausted.
And then the whole day sucks.
Yeah, I'll be yawning all day. I'm hungover. And I'm like, damn, I want to go back to sleep. But I'm like, I can't. I'm like busy. Or like, oh, I'm trying to go to sleep and I can't. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah. it sucks. I was telling her Sunday morning was rough. Like, I was up, but I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize how tipsy I got.
Yeah.
Like, it just went by quick. And next thing it was like 4 something in the morning. I was like, dude.
Yeah,
when you're having a good time, the time just flies. And
it does.
So that's like what your mom experienced. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, I'm glad you experienced that.
And your dad was cool with her going out?
No. He didn't know.
Oh, he didn't know?
He didn't know, no.
Was he
sleeping? She was like, don't tell your dad I went out. Because she was mad at him.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, no, I won't tell him. I was like, your secret's safe with me. Like, I got you. And my brother's all like, where did my mom go? And I'm like, oh, like, she's out, but don't say nothing. Like, leave her alone. Like, basically, because he was acting like a toxic man.
Oh,
and he's like, why isn't she home yet? And I'm like, it's 2 a.m. Like, I see her location, and I'm like, she's gonna come home soon. Don't worry. Like, she's good. Like, let her have fun. She deserves it. He's like, nah, this isn't cool. Like, nah, like, this isn't right. Like, this isn't right. Like, she shouldn't be doing that at her age. And I'm like, let her. I'm like, let her. I'm like, she's fine. Like, she's enjoying life. Like, you know, she deserves it. Yeah.
Did they have like a little hissy fit about that in the morning? Like your parents?
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it's out of character.
Yeah.
Like, you never do this and now you're mad at me and you're going out. Like, yo.
Exactly.
I mean, that's probably... Did they go out when they were younger?
Yeah, no, they met when they were like 20. My mom was like 20, I think. Yeah, she was like 20. And my dad was like, what, 26?
Oh, okay.
27.
That's a good little gap.
Yeah, it was like a little gap.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would get mad if like, oh, my wife went to the club. I'd be like, she's known to do that. Like...
No, yeah, exactly. Well, my mom's a homebody though.
Oh,
like,
so that's
hella homebody, like hella. That's why I was like proud of her. I'm like, damn, you know. And she doesn't drink. She doesn't drink.
She didn't drink?
Nothing. No, she's never drank. No, she has drank a little bit, like very little bit, but she's never smoked in her life. Nothing.
So she went out there on a sober one.
Yeah. She
was out there sober.
Yeah.
Props to your mom.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, good. I'm like, as you should.
Right.
Yeah.
Does she mind that you drink? Does she judge you?
Yeah, she does judge me. Because she doesn't even drink herself. Yeah. So she judges me. Hella.
That's a Mexican mom thing. Yeah. No tomes.
Yeah, she's like, te pareces a tu papá. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I kind of do, don't I? I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm not trying to, but You know, let me enjoy my 20s.
They're very judgy.
They're super judgy.
Guilt tripping.
Yes, all the time.
Dude, we went to in Mexico.
Have it the hardest.
Yeah, honestly, like it should be studied.
Yeah,
like,
no, it should be studied.
Surviving a Mexican mom.
No, seriously.
Like for real.
No, seriously.
We were in Mexico and my cousins were all drinking.
Yeah.
And she would come over. She's like, "No tomes," and I'm like, please,
my mom,
like, come on.
the same thing.
I was like, serve me another one. Like, be for real, mom.
Yeah, be for real. Come on.
Be for real, mom.
You're telling your grown son.
Yeah.
To not drink.
Yeah, I was like, with his cousins.
Who
I hardly ever see.
Yeah.
Now it's a problem. Come on.
No te preocupes, estoy bien, aquí estás tú.
And she's always like, no me importa que tengas 80 años. Like, I don't care how old you are. If I tell you not to drink, I was like, I just look at her like,
me the same thing.
Ma'am.
I literally
go to bed.
Yes. I literally tell my mom too. I'm like, vete a dormir, vete a dormir. She's like, oh, me estás diciendo a mí que me vaya a dormir. I'm like, yes, you, vete a dormir. I'm like, I'm trying to enjoy the fiesta. Like,
the same for you moms, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Your days are over.
Yeah, I'm like, I know. I always tell my white friends, I'm like, you guys don't know how lucky you are.
They don't.
I'm like, you guys don't know how lucky you are because having a Mexican mom is not for the weak.
No.
I'm like, it is not for the weak. Like, you were so lucky. Like, I argue with my mom. This is normal. The way she talks to me and the way we argue is normal. Like, I have a Mexican mom. Like, that's just what we do.
Yeah.
But to them, if they were to, like, hear in on our conversations and how we fight, they'd be like,
do you hate
okay?
her?
Like, are you guys okay? Like, are you guys going to be good after this? Like, oh, yeah, we just go back and we like, hold each other's hands and we act like nothing ever happened. That's just the normality of, like, we
Mexican culture.
Yeah, Mexican culture.
We just push it on under the rug.
Tuviste una tremenda pelea and you're like, ¿qué quieres de comer, hija?
Yeah, that's how they ask. That's how they say sorry.
Yeah, that's how they say sorry. ¿Tienes hambre? Yeah. They're like, oh, ¿qué quieres que te haga de comer? And I'm like, I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm honestly not even hungry right now. Like, we just fought. Like, I don't even want to talk to you right now. But they have it so good. I'm like, I wish I had a white mom sometimes. Like, I love my mom to death, but I think if I had a white mom, my stress level would be like all the way down here. For sure. Instead of up here.
They're more forgiving and more understanding.
Yeah, they are.
The Mexican moms. Yeah. I had seen this video of this girl complaining about her Mexican mom. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, I think all our moms came from the same factory. Because that's the kind of shit my mom would do. Yeah. You know? And
no, exactly.
Everybody was blowing up my comment. They're like, oh my God, me too. And I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
They're all so cookie cutter. Their attitudes are.
Yeah,
I thought that's
exactly.
But I love them. I wouldn't. They make us who we are.
No, exactly. Yeah. If it wasn't for my mom, I don't think I'd be this strong.
And it's I don't know you that well, but it sounds like you have a good head on your shoulders.
Oh, thank you.
So shout out to your parents for raising you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. They really did. They really did their best to make sure me and my brothers have a good life.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Coming here from Mexico.
Oh, they came here from it. Mm-hmm. So you guys are the first ones born here?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you ever do people think you're from Sinaloa or Jalisco or anything like that?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're Mexican? Like, just Mexican? I'm like, yeah, I'm just Mexican.
I'm like, you sure?
Like, you sure you don't have something else? Like Colombian, Puerto Rican? I'm like, no.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. What are you
trying to say?
I feel like how guys picture Colombians or whatever, Puerto Ricans, whatever other race it may be,
Yeah, exotic looking.
Exotic, yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
What's the type of dude that normally hits on you?
The normal type of dude? Damn, I don't know. I feel like there's so many different kinds.
Oh, for real? So you get wide range? You don't get one specific type. Mexican dudes or black dudes or white dudes? Are the more common?
I would say more Mexican.
For real?
Yeah, I would say more Latinos. They could be whatever, Puerto Rican,
Dominican.
Yeah, they could be whatever.
But mainly Hispanic or Latinos?
I would say the more often is Hispanic and also white.
For real?
Yeah.
Look at them trying to get all spicy.
I know, but honestly, I don't have a type. When it comes to ethnicity, I don't have a type.
Oh, okay.
I'm I don't care. I like exotic too. You like exotic? I like exotic too.
Your parents didn't try to be like, hey, no me vayas a traer, or because for instance, I've said my mom growing up, I grew up here in National City. There's a lot of Filipinos. And she's like, you better not bring home a Filipino girl.
Really?
And when I was young, I was like, why would I, right? And now my wife is mixed with Asian.
Oh, really? Did she say anything or no?
No,
at first, or
I think by the time I introduced her,
she's
she was
mixed.
kind of like, yeah, she's mixed.
Yeah.
She's part Mexican too,
Oh, cool.
but she
That's
looks
dope.
like
Yeah.
Asian. She has like
Okay.
Asian eyes. So if
That's
you look at her, you're like,
cool.
oh yeah, she's Asian. But it's like, I wonder if she did that, you know, like, you
Yeah.
better not. And I was like,
Honestly, my mom is so racist. Like, she is
She's
so
Mexican,
racist. Like, she's like, just no traigas a la casa un morenito.
really?
Yes. And I'm like, dude, you were so racist.
Yeah.
She's like, ¿quieres que tus bebés estén morenitos o güeritos?
So she has
And
like
I'm
the within Mexico,
Yeah.
we're like racist against the morenitos, and I'm not saying like black people. I'm talking about like just dark skinned
just
Mexican.
dark skin. Yeah, she wouldn't. Yeah. She wouldn't want me to be with like a dark skin Mexican. Nobody who's dark skinned.
Wow.
Nobody. Yeah.
¿Qué onda?
Yeah.
As a
like, damn,
morenito,
you're
I'm
so
offended.
racist. But to be honest, I do like a more lighter complexion. Like, that's my type too. So lucky for her.
Lucky for her.
her.
But do you think it had anything to do with her like telling you like, hey, make sure you don't bring home a darkie?
Yeah.
Then you're like,
no,
I don't want to upset my mom.
No,
so.
yeah, exactly. Even though when I was like younger, I was definitely rebellious. So I have dated someone who was like darker skin, and she was
Not
pissed,
happy.
not happy, like not having it. She was pissed.
Was this like
the
high
whole
school?
time I was dating him. No, this was when I was like 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you were like kind of like flapping your wings a little bit.
Yeah, I was just like, tasting the waters. So
did you bring him home?
No.
Oh, so you never
didn't.
introduced?
No, but I lived with him. But
What?
yeah, I
Girl,
did.
what?
I did. I lived with him, and like she didn't even want to meet him. She's like, I don't want to meet him.
You lived with somebody and they didn't meet him.
But he was toxic, like super toxic.
Right.
And so they were like, no, we don't even want to meet him. My mom was like, first of all, he's not the type I wanted you to bring home, and second of all, he's toxic. Like, I don't want to meet him. You know?
That's kind of like wild though.
Yeah. He was the only boyfriend I had that they never met.
I don't even think I've had a friend my mom didn't want to meet, like,
Really?
because she was just like, I need to know who you're around.
Yeah. No, my parents were like that too, but when my mom found out that era morenito, like,
And toxic.
and toxic, she's like, do not bring him around me. She's
Who?
like, I don't want to meet him.
That's tough as a like for your parents to know that you're in a toxic relationship, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you and I was a terca. They're like, no, I love him, and they're like, we can't even get to her. Like,
Yeah.
she's stuck in love, and
I was rebellious too at that time. So
damn. How long did you live with him?
Probably like a year and a half.
That's a solid
I know.
time in your youth.
I know. Yeah.
Was he like, you can't go out, or?
Yeah, he was super toxic.
Oh,
Ya no puedo hacer nada.
really?
Nada sin él.
Damn.
Yeah.
You want some more wine?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yep.
Thank you.
Damn, that sucks. You couldn't do nothing.
No, nothing. But I learned my lesson after that one. So.
Do you think he sees you now, or like finds your page or stalks you somehow, and he's just like, what? I would have never allowed any of this.
I think he did after we broke up. But I hope you don't put this on there because
I'll cut that out. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough though.
Yeah.
Was your mom happy when you left him?
Yeah.
When you came home with all your stuff? She's like,
she was so happy.
She's like, oh, thank you, God.
She was, no,
Si hay
seriously,
un
she
Dios.
was literally saying, thank you, God. Oh, yeah, I'm serious. And I was like, Mom, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I was just being stupid. And
of course,
I shouldn't have went to live with him.
Yeah.
She's like, ¿por qué te fuiste a vivir con él?
Did they ask you, like, tell us what happened? Or
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
Yeah, they asked me everything.
that's rough to
told
hear,
them.
just because you're their daughter.
Yeah.
And they never picture you like in a bad situation. Then now you got to tell them.
Yeah, no, it was
That's
really hard
tough.
for me. My mom would bring it up to me, literally up to this day.
Oh, really?
She literally brings it up to me. She's like, ¿cómo dejaste un morenito que te hiciera todas esas cosas? Like, ¿cómo estuviste con él? Like, y te pasó por todas esas cosas y tú ahí con él. ¿Cómo hiciste eso? And I'm like, Mom, it's been like almost 4 years. Like, I was a different person then. Like, you need to let this go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be reminded of it. I don't want to be reminded that you're thinking of it. I'm like, change the subject,
That's rough, yeah.
But yeah, she's very like
Damn,
that.
that was it sucks that you went through it, but it was a good learning experience.
Yeah, that was like the last guy that I've ever been with that was like toxic.
Oh, that's good.
Well, actually, no, that was like the last boyfriend I had. that was.
Oh,
toxic.
but you've dated toxic.
Yeah.
Now you know the red flags though.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, like toxic, I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
Let me see your phone. And you're like, that's a wrap.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I feel like it'd probably be tough for you to date because of the trust these days.
Yeah.
And then what
hard.
you like to model, like there's probably like a million dudes in your DMs and shooting their shot, and he has to be like confident enough to be like,
oh yeah,
she's with me, she's gonna.
Yeah, I want a confident man.
Yeah, you don't want no.
Because if he's not confident, then the relationship's gonna be toxic in a way. You know, even if he tries not to be.
Jealousy.
Yeah, they're just jealous. Like, why are all these dudes hitting you up? Like, what's up with that? And then it starts a problem. You know, it's like, damn, but I'm not even replying. You know.
But it's your fault. Yeah,
but it's my fault. You know. So.
Ah, damn, it's tough.
Whoever my future man is, confident for sure.
I'm gonna ask you because I asked this before. If you're dating somebody, do him liking pictures bother you?
I think before I would have said yes. I mean, to be honest, that's like a really difficult subject because, you know, social media with Instagram and like girls posting their ass and like, I mean, I post like, sometimes I'll post pictures. I feel like yours
are tasteful though.
Yeah.
They're not like what I call thotty, you know. Like,
yeah, no, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna show my nipples and like my butt crack or something and like whole ass showing. You know, it's more like low key. Like, you know, I'm just trying to model. Like, I'm just trying to look good.
But it's a model picture.
Yeah.
Where some of those are like clearly this is advertisement.
Yeah, like look at my ass
for the link above. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't try to come off that way at all.
Yeah.
So I hope I don't. But that's like a tough subject. I think it would bother me, but I feel like a man doesn't know if that bothers you until you tell them. You know what I mean? So you can't really like...
Oh, we just assume you don't care?
Yeah, sometimes I think guys would assume like, oh, she probably doesn't care because I don't know, guys are just like... Some guys don't think, you know, they're like, oh, that's gonna bother her. Yeah. Like
some of us are a little slow.
Some guys are a little slow. So I think that the moment you tell your man like, hey, like, and it's okay, you gotta respect each other's boundaries in relationships. So I think whatever anyone feels is valid. You know what I mean? But as long as it's approached in like a nice way and that you're being respectful and mindful of each other's emotions. Right. You know what I mean?
Maybe early too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I saw this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Yeah. Because if you wait like 5 months, he's going to be like, now it's a problem.
Yeah. No, exactly. Then I would also be like, okay, the guy has like a reason to be like, wait, why didn't you say something before? You know, like you waited all this time and all this built up.
Now it's a problem.
Until now. Like, you know, so I get that sense too.
Yeah.
So I think the moment, like, if you know you're not cool with that, then vocalize it, communicate it. Communication is like
from
so
the
important.
jump.
From the jump, yeah. Like be like, hey, I'm not cool with you like liking other girls' pictures. Like that makes me feel this type of way. I would appreciate it if you don't like their pictures, and you know that way we're both happy. You know, I mean that's just such an easy thing to fix.
It seems easy. It's easier said than done.
Really, to not like a girl's picture?
No, to like have that conversation.
Oh no, yeah, the conversation's hard, but I think it's easy to be like
extremely easy not to like their pictures.
Yeah, like you could just be like, okay, thank you for communicating that. Like I won't do that then. Like I want to keep you happy, so I'll do that. But if they do it like after you told them not to, then like all right, you have a reason to be mad.
Yeah.
But if it's like they didn't know, like, and you didn't say anything, it's like how do they know?
But it comes with the gaslighting, like, oh my God, it's just Instagram. Why are you so insecure?
Yeah, make sure you're not gaslighting as a man. Like,
I'm just trying to tell you, I don't like you liking this bitch half naked, like, bro. Yeah, you start to get mad. You're like, what are you doing? You know? So,
yeah, exactly.
Nah, I get it. Because the girl was telling me she don't like it. This is another guess, and I was like, I never thought about it like that. But I'm also not liking pictures, those kind of pictures. Mm-hmm. It's usually people who I follow. I'll be like, hey, good job. That's a dope picture. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. You know, show support and, you know, show some love. Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, but no, I don't. And I never even thought about it from her side. Like, how does that look? Mm-hmm. How does if I like your picture, then you can be with that mindset of like, does his wife know he's liking my pictures? You know, like.
I don't really take it to that extent. If you're like liking a picture, I feel like it's, you know, it's just like you know, you're scrolling through your feed, like that's what I do. I'm like.
That's what Instagram's for.
Yeah, you know, But I think at the point where you're like, oh, you have a wife and or a girlfriend, and you're like in a girl's DMs, like hitting her up, then that's
different.
But if you're like liking her picture, like, or liking my picture, and you have a wife or a girlfriend, like, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
You know,
unless till they start with the hard eyes.
Yeah.
Then it's like, hey,
if you're like reacting and like commenting or messaging, like, all right, like that's. You do something wrong there, my guy. Like, no. Like, I should tell your wife. You know what I mean?
Screenshot.
Yeah, like, screenshot. Like, I'm about to tell your wife.
But the thing is, like, let's say you have your boyfriend and he's reacting and liking stories only, not pictures. You never know.
Yeah, because with that new
it's
Instagram
only between
thing,
them two. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm like, damn, Instagram trying to be sneaky nowadays.
Trying to be,
yeah,
being messy.
Be creative with the messiness. Yeah, like, damn.
Yeah, you just got to be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, either trust or don't.
Yeah.
Get in or get out. So.
Mm-hmm. I've like dated guys who like don't have Instagram.
Oh.
And like honestly, there's always like an argument that comes up with like men and me who like both have Instagram. You know what I mean? If it's like dating or like in a relationship, there's always an issue
with both of you.
Social media.
Yeah.
Because he has one, so he sees my stuff, and I have one, and I see his stuff. There's always an issue. You know what I mean? So the men that have not had social media that I've dated, we've never had a problem about
social media, of course. Yeah. Huh. So you would prefer that?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, delete your Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not.
Delete every girl now.
Yeah, delete every girl now. Like, I think the old me would have said something like that because I was in a toxic relationship, so that's what I,
That's what you thought was normal.
I learned.
Yeah.
But me now, like, I would never tell a guy to do that. Like, you do whatever you want. I'm like, I'm not gonna try to control you.
Yeah, that's where
you're keeping me happy. I'm keeping you happy. That's all that matters, and you're being respectful of each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that matters.
That's really all that matters for sure. Yeah, I never thought about it because I don't like with any type of intention besides like you posted something, I'm gonna show it some support.
Yeah. And I think that's cool, especially if it's like your friend or something. Then there's like no problem with that.
But I also won't go out of like how there is the girls who post like the OnlyFans type content.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would never.
Okay, in that case, yeah, that's good. You're being respectful.
Yeah, I would hate for like her to scroll. Yeah, and it pops like by Jonah, and it's like, no, for real, babe, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No,
so you're being respectful. You're being
for sure, yeah.
Your wife,
I feel like because girls are more catty about it.
Yeah,
like
they are
amongst friends, making like she don't know her man's all up in my likes and my DMs and stuff like that, and then it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah,
like. I'm like, oh, I'm about to like message it to your wife and be like, look, your man, like, get your man. But no, I would never do that.
Have you told the guy that before?
Have I what?
Told the guy?
Oh, no.
You've never been like, I'm gonna shoot this to your wife?
No, I think about it.
Do it as
like,
a social experience.
Have a girlfriend? Don't you have like a wife? Like, why are you in my DMs? But no, I never have said that. And
then you got the girls who be like, defend them. Mm-hmm. Like, why do you add them then if you don't want them? Like, or if you show them like, hey, this your man's kind of wildin'.
I've never done that, but yeah, I'm sure.
But there's the girls that like, will block him.
Yeah, like, why didn't you block him then? Yeah, like, oh.
You try to be a girl's girl and it backfires.
Yeah.
Yeah. The girls. Sorry. I feel like girls break the friend code more than men. Oh, but who knows? Because dudes be on some same shit.
They do be on some. Yeah. I think
it
depends.
Like the friends.
It's both. Girls, women and men.
Just the whole generation.
The whole generation's kind of fucked, yeah.
Fuck, it's cooked.
Yeah, it is. It really is. You can't trust nobody these days. So.
For real.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Have you thought about doing like TV or anything like that?
Yeah, I have.
Like actually. A novela or some shit? That'd be fire.
That's so funny. My friend that I was just shooting with, she's like, you look like someone from like a novela.
For sure.
I was like, really? I was like, thank you.
And you could be like slapping the character. And she's like,
that's so funny. Like all dramatic.
¿Por qué me engañaste?
I love that. I grew up watching novelas, and I still watch them till this day. So
you have like the novela look.
Really?
Yeah. Very like actress, like Mexican or Hispanic or Latin actress or something. Yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
Or 12 Corazones. Have you ever done that before?
Oh, my mom watches that. She loves it. She watches it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Actually, I should probably do that, huh?
Yeah,
Aren't
it's
they
fake.
Like in LA or San Diego?
It's LA.
It's fake, huh?
It's fake, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know a friend who did it.
And I'm single, so I'm like, why not?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My friend told me that, like, if you agree to be like the last girl to get picked, they give you more because you got to kiss the guy. So like if you agree to that, then you get more money, but you have to kiss. Yeah, but it's all fake. It's all planned out.
Wait, is this your girlfriend or a guy friend?
No, a friend. Like a friend that's a girl.
Yeah, no, right. A girlfriend.
Right.
That's yeah, that's fine.
Just to clear it up,
that's
babe.
Cool. Babe.
Yeah.
Good. Oh my God. Tell her to send me the link.
Yeah, it's fake.
I might try it.
Hey, no exposure.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Where she just like signed up for the.
Yeah, like she was into that, like trying to be on TV and stuff like that. So
that's cool.
I think once you get in one, when somebody sees her, they're like, "Hey, we can use her for something else." And
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you should do that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, let me know. Send me the link. Because I was gonna do Love Island, like
for real?
You know, but as like one of the last characters going in.
Wasn't that like the hookup one?
The hookup one?
Was it like there's a lot of them, right? There's like Love Is Blind.
Oh yeah.
Love Island's where they put a bunch of single people on an island, right?
On a house, yeah,
in a house, and it's just like, go ahead, ¿qué pasa?
Yeah. See, yeah. I was gonna do it, but I was like trying to join in way too late.
Oh, okay.
And so I like filled out my whole application and I never hit submit.
Oh like, my God! Did you get like cold feet?
Yeah,
you got scared a little bit.
I think I was also like iffy about someone at the time, and I was like, nah. I was
you
like,
let somebody that you're not with stop you from shining.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was like, no, I probably shouldn't. So
you might not like this.
Yeah, I was like, no, but obviously it didn't work out.
Have you seen the show?
Yeah, no, yeah, I've watched.
Is it wild? I heard, isn't it kind of crazy?
Yeah, like there's a lot of drama. I would say. Yeah.
I feel like
I don't know if I could do that because I'm such a lover girl. I'm like, I'd literally fall in love with someone if I see him talk to somebody else. I would like. I'd be crying in the back.
Pobrecita, Steph.
Crying in the back. No, like, I don't know if I could do that. So actually, that's what stopped me from hitting submit. I was like, never mind. I'm too much of a lover.
I'm gonna fall in love with three.
I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do that.
It's so funny that you're like a lover girl. Like,
yeah,
you don't I don't know. I don't expect it these days from people.
From women, yeah.
Yeah, it's more like, they're all here trying to have fun, and that's dope. But to hear you're like, oh, I'd fall in love, and then get heartbroken on TV.
Yeah, exactly. That's I'm like, I don't know if I'm trying to do that. So
you're gonna try again?
I might next year.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be dope. Like, good exposure.
I feel like my job would also be cool with it.
Oh, for sure. Bring them some exposure too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could definitely promote them.
Like a shirt or something.
Yeah, or just like mention it on TV, like, oh yeah.
So the drama would like bug you out, would like bum you out?
Yeah. I probably would just be like, oh no, I don't want no problems with nobody. Like, just here to be happy, have fun, meet somebody.
Yeah. It's okay, girl. You can have them.
Yeah, like I'd be like, it's okay, girl. You can have them. Like I'm gonna go home then. I don't get the $1 million. Cool. Like you can have them.
So you haven't really experienced like a heartbreak?
No, yeah, I have.
Okay,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because usually when you experience it, you turn a little bit colder and you're just like...
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I have for sure. But I would say it's been a little while.
Oh, so you've already healed up.
In that sense, yes. But right now, I think I'm at that point again.
Oh,
where I'm like...
falling in love?
No, like turning cold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I know I'm a lover girl. Like I know I have love in me, but I'm like I'm not as open to it as I was before to like meeting people. Right now I'm just kind of like, oh, please leave me alone. I'm like, I already know, like this ain't no, like I'm not even gonna try. Like I'm not trying to get my heart broken.
It's because you're a lover girl though.
Yeah, I'm like I'm not trying to get my heart broken. I'm good.
Because I feel like of a girl who was like on some ain't shit type activities.
Yeah. In
your position, to be like, oh, I would be like, yo. I'll have a guy taking me to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like different dudes throughout the day. I'm getting my meals paid for, but
yeah, girls do think like that.
Girls do think like that,
they
but
do,
you don't.
They do. I mean, like it's nice, like going out to dinner and getting to know someone, but then it's like, all right, like, but it's not gonna like work out, or like they're not meeting your standards or what you're looking for in a man. Like,
also, you low key give them a chance.
Yeah, I give I was like, because I've been single for like 7 months now.
That's straight.
And so like I was dating after we had broken up, and then I was just like, all right, and I did date. Like I dated a couple of men, and I'm like, all right, like maybe it'll work out, and then it wouldn't work out, and then like I'm like, oh, maybe this one's gonna work out, and it wouldn't work out, and I'm like, right now I'm like, all right. Just leave me alone. Yeah, I'm good.
Take the rest of the year off.
I'm good. I'm trying to take the rest of the year off. Yeah, maybe even next year too. Maybe a little bit next year. So I'm I'm like, just leave me alone, please.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry for you.
No, it's okay. It's
I apologize
dating
for
nowadays.
men. These dudes, these guys are tripping.
It's okay. I'm like, my ex-boyfriend was a really, really good man, and like we broke up just because we were like two different people, and like two different chapters in our lives. But he like because of him, like my standards are so high.
Oh, that's good.
He was such a good man. Yeah, so I really
That's
can't
unfortunate
talk down on
that it didn't work out then.
with him. Yeah, I know it is unfortunate to be honest, because I feel like if he was if we both had like more similar personalities, like we would be perfect.
Was he more like a homebody type?
Super homebody, would never go to the gym with me, like not once in like 2 years we were dating, like would never want to go out and like dance, like we don't like he doesn't drink, he would smoke. Oh. So I'm like, we don't have to drink, like just come dancing with me. Like I want to dance with you. Like that's a fun experience. Or go to a concert with me. But no, he wouldn't want to.
Oh, that's.
And I would have to kind of drag him out to family parties.
That's a tough one too.
Yeah, and it's like I want you to like socialize with my family, get along with them, dance with them, like, you know what I mean. Especially
because Mexican families are judgy.
Mm-hmm.
El pinche amargado,
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I feel like my family probably thought that way about him.
Yeah.
But my mom loved him because he didn't drink. Yeah, because he didn't drink and was like such a homebody, just like her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
she's like, this is what you need.
And my dad loved him too, because my dad's like that drunk uncle.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, he's not like me, so I love him too for you, because he's not like me.
Right.
My dad's a fucking menace to society. So
sounds like a good time.
He's like, I like this boyfriend because he's a complete opposite of me. I like him for you. He's gonna keep you in line. And he did. Like he, and I still am. But, yeah, they loved him. So I'm like, it's kind of hard to beat that.
Especially right now, the holidays coming up.
With the holidays coming up,
¿Y el novio?
El novio, yeah. Oh fuck no. I better not get those questions. I'm like, I'm not looking forward to them.
That's funny.
Yeah, no. I'm like,
yeah, it sucks because like even though everybody may have loved them, you just weren't compatible.
Yeah, we just weren't compatible. Yeah. That's the word for it.
Dude, I swear I agree with you 100% because when I took my wife to meet my family in Mexico, like right off the top, she was like dancing with my cousins and like they loved her, and I was like,
that's what I want.
I couldn't be with somebody who they're just like
they're just in the corner.
In the corner, like, hey, why'd you bring her?
Like why isn't she talking to the family? Mm-hmm. Why isn't she like?
She got up and like met my uncles and was like, oh my god, I love them. They're so cool. And I was just like,
that's what I want.
I was like, oh,
and that's the way it should be.
Thank God. Like,
and there's so many people who are in relationships like you.
Yeah.
That can say that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I feel like I didn't have that with him, and that was the only.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Maybe
later.
Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah, never know.
Bad timing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
It was just not her time.
Yeah. But then, be careful in between.
Yeah.
don't pop out a baby and he's like, oh.
Shut up. Because we had this conversation and I was like,
that's pretty mature of you guys to have that.
Yeah, we did. I was like, hey, like, if I'm not married by the time I'm 28 and you're 38, because he's 10 years older than me. I'm like, if I'm not married by the time I'm 28 and you're 38, should we just get married? Because I think I'll be done. Like, I'll be ready to be a homebody. But at the same time, I feel like I still want to have fun. Like, no matter what age I am. Like, I want to go to a concert with my husband. Like, come on, like, babe, like, we're 50 years old. Let's go to a concert and have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to have that.
That's true.
But I was like, if we're not married by then, let's just get married. He's like, that's not a bad idea. I'm down. He's like, just don't get married or have a baby like before then. And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know what to say, but okay. Like, you're right though. I wouldn't want to be with you if you had a baby or were married. So
yeah, you don't want to be a baby mama.
Yeah,
or a stepmom.
Yeah.
Did was he? Because he's obviously older than you. Yeah. Was he a party person and he just like got out of that phase of his life?
He said he was when he was like 18, 19.
Oh.
Maybe 20. Yeah. But I feel like he was always a homebody, he said. He was always like a homebody. But he like did party and stuff and do that when he was younger.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's interesting because my wife and me have an age gap of 8 years.
Are you older?
Yeah, I'm older.
Okay, cool.
And so obviously when we met at the club. And so she was younger than me, so obviously she still had like a little bit of that left in her to like want to party. Mm-hmm. So if I wasn't a party person myself, I can see it being like, yo, dude, like you're still trying to have fun, and I'm out that kind of life.
Yeah.
I guess it just worked out, but I could see you guys is like it's not gonna.
Yeah.
You're still trying to live like a life, you know, and then, he's like, I'm on the way of out of that kind of life.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so, that too. And then just like all the other stuff. And then like I did mention modeling to him and he was like, no, like I wouldn't.
Oh, he didn't like it?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
So I get it, you know, like not everybody's gonna support that. So that's why I'm like, but he was really confident. Like he's a really confident man, like, you know, and he's not like, you know, like, Rico Suave or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, he's cute, but he's not, like, super handsome, you know, but he was super confident, like, with himself. Like, he didn't care, like, how I looked or what I wore or you know, like, who's messaging me or nothing, you know?
But the modeling was kind of...
Yeah, that I think he was just saying, like, well, actually, he was cool with me modeling, but just not, like, not, like, super revealing.
Oh,
you know
right.
I get it though.
It's something about like you don't want your friends to see or other dudes to see what
other dudes to see. Yeah,
like
I get that.
What like is supposed to be
yours.
Yeah,
I totally get that. So I understood.
Yeah,
like I totally get that aspect. I'm like, but I just want to do like fashion modeling. You know, like I don't need to do that type of modeling.
Right.
Or maybe like, you know, I don't know, like Calvin Klein. Like that should be fine.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
That's more like modern. You know?
Yeah, because that's like tasteful fashion modeling. So, and you did one where you were like covered up with glasses. I thought that was so dope.
Which one?
It was like one of the last ones was like really dark.
Oh yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite ones that you
With
posted.
them
okay.
Again today.
Oh, but that was the same people.
Yeah, same people.
Those are dope.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the one you were wearing like short. Were you wearing like a wig?
Oh yeah, like a short hair wig. Yeah.
It looked futuristic.
Yeah.
Like even the outfit.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, these are fire, dude. She gets down. Yeah.
Go for.
As a photographer, I'm like, oh damn, she's like really tasteful and it's like really, you know, like aesthetically pleasing.
Thank you.
So you're killing it. You're doing good.
That's what I'm trying to go for. You know, nothing. You know, like like I'm here to show my body to the whole world. Like that's not what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Like, I'm confident in myself and like modeling is something I want to pursue now. That I figured it out, you know, that because I've always been into it, but I'm trying to actually pursue it more so now.
Yeah.
So I like it. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's
and
dope.
It makes me feel good, and I'm, you know, like I'm.
So you go boost for sure.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. Hopefully you make it on Vogue magazine one day.
Thank you. Like shout out Barbershop Confidential.
Yeah. I'll have you sign in. I'll put it over.
Yes.
You'll be like, I know her. Yeah, because that's like for fashion, you know, to get up there or be in Paris for Fashion Week or New York and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. What kind of brands do you like? Are you a brand girl?
A brand girl? I mean,
like a name brand girl?
Luxury brand?
Yeah, luxury brand.
I love Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
They're like my go-to.
That's your number one?
That's my number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like a array of purses and stuff like that, or?
Yeah.
That's your vice?
Mm-hmm.
What you spend your money on?
Well, yeah, fashion, like clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife loves it, but she likes the vintage.
Vintage? Oh, yeah. Vintage.
She found this site where you can get like vintage purses from Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Like vintage LV bags and stuff like that.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know there's websites like that.
Yeah. She likes the whole, like the older stuff because she says the quality is better, but.
Style too.
Yeah. Vintage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
Do you have like your SA at Louis V?
SA?
Sales associate?
Sales associate? Oh, like a certain sales associate?
Yeah.
Too. I have like a couple of their cards, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Not like a certain one I go to though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The fashion?
Yeah, I have Fashion Valley.
Sure.
Yeah. I like it there.
What other brands you like?
I like Christian Dior.
Okay.
But like other brands, like I would say like Lululemon. I'm not too much of a brand person, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I would just say with purses. And then everything else, I'm like, whatever I find online, like,
whatever's
I'm down.
cute.
Whatever's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like, you don't have to be like a super expensive brand. Like, I'm down.
Because you know how some girls overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Christian Dior sandals, purse, glasses.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll like buy
jacket.
1 or 2 or 3 and wear it sometimes. But I'm like, I'm down to like get whatever I think will look cute on me or what I think is cute or pleasing, you know?
Fast fashion too? Like Shein and...
Yeah, they have a lot of cute stuff that I wouldn't see like at Louis Vuitton.
Right, of course.
Or at like, I don't know, Forever 21. Like, nothing like that.
Yeah. I think it's cool for women because you can put an outfit for like $20.
Yeah.
You have a whole fit.
You could on Shein.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like something like that.
24 every 21, like maybe $30-$40.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, because you one time wear, which is normal for women. Mm-hmm. Like, how many times have you repeated an outfit, really?
What happened?
How many times have you really repeated an outfit? Probably not a lot.
Sometimes.
Like a dress or something?
A dress, no.
See? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A
like,
dress, no.
To go out,
or maybe I have, but I'll wear it like once in a year, and then I'll wear it like a second time the next year.
Yeah, and you got to make sure you don't have a picture in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the girlies are mean. Like, how she wore that already?
Yeah.
She's having rough times.
She's having a rough time. I have posted an outfit, though, twice recently. Or, yeah, like I did one time or twice. But it was because I really liked it and it made me look really good.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
like, maybe no one's going to notice, you know? Maybe no one's going to notice.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, fuck. And like, I'll be in a rush sometimes when I'm like traveling and I'll just like bring an outfit that I like really liked. And I'm like, and then I take pictures in it when I'm traveling and I'm like, I already posted a picture. I'm like, whatever, fuck it.
It's going to have to be for like
I
the...
don't care about what people think. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, it looks cute. I'm like, whatever.
What would you say your main feedback on social media is? Is it positive, negative, like a combination?
My main feedback on social media. I mean, honestly, it just depends what you look at.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like what pops up on your feed. But I think that, and it's the way that you consume it. You know, like what are you doing with it?
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
How are you using that information?
Is it healthy for you or is it bad for you? I think that would be my like main aspect on social media, but I definitely think that it has a lot to do with this generation and how we view ourselves and how we view the world and other people around us. Like social media has a lot to do with that. Like, oh, well, that's not very demure of you. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Or like, oh, I don't know, like all you care about is money as a girl because like you're looking for a sugar daddy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like stuff like that.
Yeah, because I feel like you're right. Depends on how you look at it or what you do with it, like delete it or. But I feel like these days people are trying to be mean. Like,
trying to be mean?
Yeah, they want to be the meanest in the comments.
Yeah.
So that people will see that and like it or whatever.
I agree.
And it's kind of exhausting.
It is. Yeah. It can be a little bit. Yeah, I would definitely say social media can be a little toxic.
And women are like easy targets.
Oh, yeah. They definitely are.
Oh, you're trying too hard. Or you're not pretty. You ain't really like this.
Yeah,
like,
I think women, they have it hard.
Yeah, for sure.
I think men more easier because like girls don't really like care that much.
Not much expected from us.
No, there's not much expected from you guys. But as a woman, it's like you have to put yourself together to look good. You have to take time to like get
eyelashes,
ready.
eyebrows, makeup.
Yeah, like you need to, look a certain way to be pleasing to the eye, or like, you know what I mean? Like, so they have it hard. Like us girls have it hard. Like we're picked on for sure. But yeah, it definitely depends. Like the way you look at it, like, well, how does social media benefit you, or does it even benefit you at all? If it's not, then like, what are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing with your time? You should be doing something else.
Some people have way too much time on hand.
Yeah, like, are you really you really have that much time to go through people's Instagram posts and comment hate posts? like comment, like you're over here like saying, oh, like this bitch has a fucking, like whatever in the background, like damn. Like,
they're zooming in to see if you're like warping your pictures or something.
I didn't even notice that. How did you notice that? Like, you have way too much time.
The only time I notice it, and like if I take pictures of somebody, and normally I'll post pictures that I took, so that other people can be like, "Oh, I want similar pictures, whatever," right? Yeah. When they warp the picture they post, and so then I can't post the ones that I took. They don't look the same. Oh, okay. So they do the face tune or
No, that makes sense.
Bending, and it's like, well, now I can't post because then it's obviously now I burn you out because you're lying.
Yeah, no, I agree. In that sense, I totally agree. So it's like, oh,
I have a friend who's skinny. It's flaquita, and she has like a natural big butt, and she's pretty and all that stuff. Your mom would love her because she's super pale.
She's super pale. My mom would love her.
Red hair, like. Almost see through, and I took some birthday pictures of her and like in this like leather tight one piece. Yeah, And I posted them because they looked good. I was like, and she's like, no, I'll take them down. Like, because she made herself even skinnier. But she's already like super tiny. Yeah.
It's real.
She's all, please take them down. And I was like, well,
I got body dysmorphia like a motherfucker.
For real?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself and be
even
like,
after getting my body done? Yeah, I'm like, damn, I don't like this about me. I'm like, whatever.
Call the surgeon. I'd book it.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, like, why didn't you do this on me? Like,
what's one thing you judge yourself on? Now we're gonna get deep.
We're getting deep. I want a bigger butt. I want like a little bit bigger. And I would say my arms.
What's wrong with your arms?
I don't know. I mean, I work out.
Okay.
And like, I think it's dangerous to do like lipo on arm when you're like the muscle is there.
Plus the scarring is crazy, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
so cool. You just want to like tone them a little bit more.
Like, I mean, yeah. Like I don't know. I think he was like scared to do a little bit more because it would hit the muscle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it also like. I'm not a super skinny girl, but I want like a super skinny arm.
You want the like no waist?
I want a super skinny arm, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah. That's sometimes just genetics. Especially with like Mexicans.
For sure, I would say.
For sure.
Wait, can I go to your bathroom?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I have to pee. And then my friend called me.
I ain't gonna keep you too long. Appreciate you coming through.
No, yeah, thank you.
It was really nice meeting you, Steph.
It was really fun. Nice meeting you too.
Was the wine good? It was good?
It was really good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
No, appreciate it. What's your Instagram so they can follow you, book you for a photo shoot?
Oh, yeah. Nurtured Baby. So NurturedBBY.
There you go. Yeah. I appreciate you for coming through again, and it was fun.
I know. I had a lot of fun.
Wish you the best. Hopefully, you blow up in the modeling industry and acting, and get you on the cover of Vogue or something.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do a photo shoot.
Oh yeah, let me know because I didn't even know you were a photographer. Like, shots are really dope.
Some are a little crazy, but
no, they look really cool though. They're dope. There's like everything, all kinds of pictures. Here, so.
Appreciate it. I hope you have a good time tonight.
Thank you.
While out, be safe.
No, not too much.
Tranquilo. Yeah. But no, have fun. Be safe.
Thank you.
All right. Till next time. Peace.
Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round, come on. Been in the field playing, we